If you've been waiting for immigration updates that could finally speed up your case, then stay exactly where you are. Because what I'm about to share will redefine the entire immigration landscape for 2025 and 2026. USCIS has begun implementing a series of changes that many applicants never expected: faster green card processing, new interview waiver expansions, updated work permit rules, streamlined background checks, and major shifts in how priority dates move under the visa bulletin. Whether you're applying for a green card, waiting on your priority date, renewing your work authorization, or planning to file adjustment of status soon, the next few minutes could completely change your strategy. These new updates are not just small tweaks, they are system-level changes that will impact millions. Let's break everything down so you understand exactly what's coming and how it affects your immigration journey. Welcome to today's video. Over the past several months, USCIS has been under enormous pressure. Record-high backlogs, long processing times, unpredictable priority date movements, and thousands of applicants stuck in limbo. As we move deeper into 2025 and start preparing for 2026, immigration authorities have started rolling out new policies and operational changes designed to speed up decisions, reduce workloads, and improve transparency. But whenever USCIS promises improvements, there are always winners and losers. Some applicants will see faster green card approvals, quicker EAD and travel permit processing, earlier interview waivers, and more predictable timelines. Others may face new delays, stricter screening, or unexpected slowdowns if demand spikes. This video explains every major change, how it affects you, and what you must do right now to stay ahead. Let's start with the biggest shift. USCIS is expanding automated processing systems to reduce human review in low-risk applications. For years, applicants have complained that cases sit untouched for months, waiting for an officer to review documents, verify information, or perform basic checks. Now, USCIS is using digital pre-screening tools that automatically verify identity documents, confirm eligibility, check government databases, and flag only those cases that require deeper review. This is not artificial intelligence making decisions, but rather automation helping officers complete manual tasks faster. Early reports suggest this system has already decreased initial review times for adjustment of status applicants, which could lead to faster green card processing in late 2025 and throughout 2026. A second major change involves expanded interview waivers. USCIS has concluded that many applicants do not pose significant risks and therefore do not need in-person interviews. This applies mostly to employment-based adjustment of status applicants, some family-based categories, and certain humanitarian cases. Over the past year, thousands of applicants received green cards without interviews. In 2025 and 2026, this trend is expected to grow even stronger. Applicants with clean records, stable documentation, and complete applications will likely receive decisions much faster. But the flip side is that certain categories, especially those with complex relationships, prior immigration issues, or inconsistent documentation, may face more frequent interviews. Another update concerns the timeline for employment authorization documents. Work permit delays have been one of the biggest frustrations for immigrants, especially those working in healthcare, technology, transportation, and essential services. USCIS has now implemented a new auto-extension rule that gives many applicants up to 540 days of continued work authorization after they file for renewal. This prevents job loss, avoids unnecessary stress, and gives USCIS more time to process renewals without causing widespread employment disruption. The agency is also shifting more EAD processing to service centers with lighter workloads to reduce bottlenecks. Applicants who submit clean, complete filings should see faster turnaround times in 2025 and 2026. One of the most anticipated changes involves priority date movements under the visa bulletin. The Department of State has already hinted that demand in several categories is shifting, which means the movement patterns from 2024 and early 2025 will not continue in the same direction. For 2025-2026, employment-based categories such as EB1, EB2, and EBT may see new opportunities, especially if USCIS successfully balances workloads and reduces backlog pressures. However, applicants from India and China, the most heavily backlogged groups, will continue facing long waits. The good news is that if family-based categories do not use all their visa numbers, there could be spillover into employment-based categories, which historically leads to major jumps in the visa bulletin. This possibility becomes especially strong in early 2026, and applicants should keep a close eye on monthly releases. In family-based immigration, demand has stabilized slightly after years of heavy backlog growth. F2A applicants saw dramatic changes over the last couple of years, while other categories like F1 and F3 have been slow or nearly frozen. For 2025 and 2026, analysts predict modest forward movement, especially in the dates for filing chart, which could open the door for many people to file adjustment of status earlier than expected. Filing early gives applicants access to work permits, travel documents, and stability while waiting for their green cards. Even a small movement in filing dates can have a huge positive impact on thousands of families. Another major update involves digital document uploads. USCIS is expanding online processing for more form types, meaning applicants can now upload evidence directly through their online account without waiting for mail delays or long response windows. This new system aims to reduce requests for evidence, RFA delays, and improve consistency. For many applicants, responding to our fees or notices of intent to deny will become faster and more transparent. Let's talk about security and background checks. One concern applicants often have is whether faster processing means less thorough review. The answer is no. In fact, USCIS is enhancing its security procedures using more advanced database connections that verify information instantly. These automated checks reduce delays caused by manual verification. For applicants with clean records, this means faster approvals. For applicants with unresolved issues, inconsistencies, or prior immigration violations, it could lead to slower outcomes or additional review. Green card processing is also changing for employment-based applicants. USCIS is trying to ensure that visas do not go unused at the end of each fiscal year. In previous years, tens of thousands of employment-based green cards were wasted because the system could not approve cases fast enough. Now, USCIS aims to identify ready-to-approve cases earlier in the year so that visa numbers are allocated before September 30. This means applicants with fully documented files and clean eligibility could see faster decisions in mid-2025 and throughout 2026. One of the most important updates for adjustment of status applicants is the push towards simultaneous adjudication of underlying petitions and green card applications. In simple terms, USCIS wants to avoid delays where an I-140 is approved, but the green card application stays pending for months. New internal coordination between service centers and field offices is designed to align these timelines more closely, improving efficiency. Let's shift to what applicants should do right now to benefit from these changes. First, make sure your documentation is complete and accurate. Missing information is one of the biggest causes of delays, RFEs, or interview requirements. Second, monitor the visa bulletin every month. Priority date movement can shift suddenly, and being prepared will help you file immediately if your date becomes current. Third, renew your work permit early. The new auto extension policy gives protection, but timely filing is still essential. Fourth, respond to any USCIS notices quickly and thoroughly. The faster you respond, the faster your case moves. Fifth, consider legal guidance if your case is complex. With the new digital systems and enhanced background checks, inconsistencies can create delays. The immigration landscape in 2025 and 2026 is changing rapidly. USCIS is moving toward a more digital, more efficient, and more streamlined system. While some applicants will benefit from faster approvals, others may face new challenges. But one thing is clear: preparation is no longer optional. It is essential. The applicants who plan ahead, stay informed, and file complete and accurate applications will be the ones who benefit the most from these new updates. If you've watched this far, you're clearly serious about your immigration future. And that's exactly why staying informed is the smartest thing you can do. Thank you for spending your time here today. If this video helped you understand the new USCIS rules and what they mean for 2025 and 2026, Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video with anyone who needs this information. Your support allows me to continue bringing you the latest immigration updates and accurate explanations every week. Stay prepared, stay informed, and stay hopeful. Your immigration journey is moving forward, and the future is brighter than ever. I'll see you in the next video.